Hello everyone, this is Rexer of the YouTube and Twitch channel NotQuiteThereGaming. And welcome back to some more Warframe after a long hiatus in which honestly I didn't have time myself to play that much Warframe. Stuff has been crazy. Anyway, the idea that I wanna attack here is Archwing, the bird lifters. Now I haven't been playing that much, and I'm gonna actually show you. This is being recorded live and broadcast on Twitch. I've done some upgrades to my system, and I am apparently able to broadcast, record, and have good quality on my Warframe at the same time. I don't know. Anyway, so as you can see, I didn't play that much. I have the Odonata on level 20. I have the Imperator at rank 29. I have a Catalyst in that. I haven't put a reactor in the Odonata yet. I built the Honorix and I'm trying to use that. So far it's kind of hit and miss. Literally, it's literally hit and miss. But we're gonna get into that in a little bit. So I wanna go to Earth. And if you'll excuse me, I need to move the microphone a little bit because it's getting in the way of my keys if I wanna actually play and not suck horribly. And I wanna share with you some tips about playing with the Archwing. We're gonna tackle an easy mission on Earth because it's difficult to talk and actually play at the same time. So, Archwing, bird lifters. Are they fun? First of all, I need to tell you one thing. I was playing with the Archwing and listening to the Metal Gear Rising soundtrack at the same time the other day, and let me tell you, those things, they go together so well. Play in an Archwing mission and turn on some heavy metal or something upbeat or whatever your favorite upbeat music is, something like music from Top Gun maybe, I don't know, or Metal Gear Rising Revengeance music. You are not going to regret it. It was so much fun. So overall, I really like the Archwing gameplay. I think it's really nice. I think it's a lot of fun. And I'm really happy because my frame rate seems to be stable when I'm playing a match. But yeah, the thing that I want to get across is that it's not actually as difficult as some people seem to think it is. I've heard people complain that it's very difficult to play the higher level missions, like the ones on higher planets. I forget which, but certainly the the first mission in the chain to get the new Warframe, Limbo. That's very difficult. But I don't find it to be difficult, and here is why. I have a few tips that might not have occurred to you, which will make your Archwing life much easier. So first of all, and something that a lot of people seem to not be able to realize, is this in an interception mission like this, and like the first mission in the Limbo series, you are not actually in a normal interception mission. The enemy AI behaves a lot differently, and you can exploit that. What I mean by that is the enemy AI is going to prioritize you over capturing the points. So wherever you are, you and your teammates, the enemy AI will try to follow and attack you. They will not try to primarily engage with the points, but they will go after the points. After they go with the points, like so, they will actually, as you can see right there, they will actually try to cap the point and then move away if they see a player in order to attack them. So the way to have an easy time in an interception mission is to oh my gosh, I'm engaged here. A little bit, but it's not that difficult. Anyway, the way to have an easy time in an interception mission is to try to cap all the points as quickly as possible, and then move away from them. Move yourself away from them. Ideally, move yourself into a position where you can see all the capture point locations, and in that case the enemies can also see you, and they can fly away from the capture point after they start to capture it and try to attack you. The enemies will literally come to you. So even if you see an enemy like there was just a moment ago with a glowing bubble around them that is trying to capture a point, they will then dash for you and make your life easier by just running at you to get killed. That is a way you can exploit the AI as it is currently, I admit, but it's very useful. It's very useful to bypass out of the difficulty. Another thing that I want to address is for capturing points. I've heard people say that the Odonata is a shit Archwing. It's not. It's actually, I think it's gonna be my favorite Archwing. It's actually gonna be my favorite Archwing because first of all, the shield. The shield is awesome. But the thing you need to keep in mind about the shield is that it is directional. It has facing. Also, it seems to have some bugs regarding targeting things at long range through it. I don't know what the hell is going on with that. So it has facing. It's not a circular shield, it's not a spherical shield. You need to keep your enemies in front of you when you're using it, but when you do, it's awesome. So if you can do a shield and backpedal, not like that, not with dashing, but if you can backpedal normally like so and fire at your enemies with your range weapon, you're practically invulnerable, practically immune to anything. They can flank you, but if you keep your front to any position where the enemies usually spawn from, you are basically invulnerable and you can do whatever the fuck you want. So any Warframe that can give you nukes or whatever is not going to compare to pretty much invulnerability, which is what the shield gives you. Now the 2 and 3 abilities are kind of iffy. They're fun. Lots of rockets flying around the place, but they're iffy. But the 4th ability is really good for capping points. And I'm gonna show you that once my teammates here clear some things. Ooh, affinity bubble. I like affinity bubbles. Battle, please. So, oh, I clicked it. Okay. So another thing you want to keep in mind about the 4th ability, as I was saying, you can push enemies away from a capture point. You can push enemies away from a capture point, and that will get you a capture even if you are being swarmed by enemies, and that works really well in higher difficulty missions like that. But because it has a knockback component, you don't actually have to kill with the damage component. It has a knockback component, and you can use that, and you will make great use of that in capturing points or taking over points that are already captured and defended. That also really works very well. So it's great for interception missions. Maybe not so much for exterminate and so on. Probably the other Archwing might be better for exterminate type missions, and the Odonata for interception missions. But as it is, you get Archwing parts from interception missions, so you will want to run a lot of them. You know what? I kind of got lost in my playing. Sorry, you know, these are kind of my videos. I just kind of roll with it, no script. So as I was saying, enemy AI. We have enemy AI. We have the 1st ability. We have the 4th ability, which are things that I wanted to talk about. And I also want to talk about being polite. Just being polite. Now, I forgot to do this at the start of this match, but here's how it goes. It's that easy, you know, at the start of the match, just outline your goals, add a smiley face, you know, say please. Ooh, no, I think I had glacial edge. And be nice to each other, you know, nobody has Archwing mods up the yin yang. Just politely ask for people to mark mods, because we all need a lot of mods for Archwing now. We need to find the full set, and in interception missions, every 4 waves you are going to get a Archwing part, either a weapon part or a part for the second Archwing that is currently released. So you will want to do interception missions in multiples of 4 waves. Nice. See? I just ask politely and someone is starting to mark mods. This went a lot faster than I thought it would be. Let's recap. Enemy AI will prioritize you over the points. Capture the points and then move away from the points so that you don't have trouble defending them. Your enemies will come to you. Prioritize the enemies that are in the glowing capture bubbles, and you will be able to hold your points. Otherwise, everything you know about interception missions counts. Prioritize neutralizing enemy points over winning neutral points. Regarding the Odonata, the first ability is just genius. It is completely genius. You just need to be able to keep your enemies in front of you, so use backpedaling, be aware of where the enemies are spawning from, and so on. Use ranged weapons. Oh, and that was one other thing I wanted to cover, but let's recap for now. And the fourth ability, really great for pushing enemies back from capture points. Now, regarding weapons, the Imperator is my favorite of the current ranged weapon lineup for Archwings. The axe, which Onyx, I believe, is something I'm trying to experiment with for melee, but when you start playing with the Archwing, start with doing a lot of melee. When you have upgrades for your Imperator, switch over to that primarily, because it's actually better than melee. And you can use the shield more effectively, because you can manipulate your facing better than if you were swinging around with your axe or sword widely. The axe is kind of hit or miss, I was saying at the start. Sometimes it just goes through enemies. I don't know what the hell is up with that. Probably a bug. But the Imperator is really great. You can also use it to snipe from relatively long ranges, which is very helpful, especially when dealing with those kinds of enemies that are capping a point, and you are not at the point currently. So, like I was saying, try to be away from the points, but at a position that is equally away from all points, and where you can see and be seen, because if enemies see you, they will attack you. Okay? Okay. I think that's about it for now. So, I'm gonna keep playing until the 4th wave, and I'm gonna keep this rolling, so have fun watching. Thank you very much for listening to my advice. It's obviously very rough right now, because the Archwing was just launched. Haven't played that much, but it's there are some things that I wanted to share, because I think they would really help a lot of people. Hope you enjoyed them. Please keep watching, and maybe some more Warframe videos to come soon. Depends on how much time I have. Okay, thanks. Bye bye. Oh, and if you see things getting a little choppy, the frame rate has been a little bit wonky in these bigger engagements. Whoa. Whoa, what's that? Okay. Wrong side. I do apologize for the lack of script, but I did remember one other thing. In space, it's very difficult to pick up energy orbs. You actually gain the benefit of any arcane helmets that reduce your energy consumption. So if you have those on a Warframe that you would like to use with your Archwing, you will gain the benefit of the power efficiency. That's what I've heard, at least, and I tend to agree, considering the power consumption that I've been having. Also, if you were skeptical about energy siphon before, like I said, in space it's difficult to pick up energy orbs. But if you have energy siphon, you will get passive regen. And because so many of the Archwing abilities cost 25 energy, you will pretty much be set for life if you have a team with a lot of energy siphons in it. So keep that in mind as well. Oh, wrong way. Go away, my point. Oh, and the best use of the fourth ability, when you know that you're going to get swarmed, is to wait for enemies to be in effective range to get knocked back and kind of bewildered and stunned before you use it. So don't use it on the first enemy that rushes towards you. Okay? Okay. Just gonna check for mods. Oh, there we are. Marking a mod. Very nice. Affinity orbs, also a nice pickup for leveling your Archwing. See, like that, you can snipe people from pretty far away. That was, I don't know, like 200 meters. Pretty nice. Yeah, you want a piece of me? You can have it, but you're not gonna like it. That was one buggy set of missiles. See, so that guy was capping over there and he saw me and he was going to come and attack me, not stick with a point. Of course, these are changes that, situations that might be fixed. So keep in mind, this video was made very close to the actual launch of Archwing. Sniping mode seems a bit buggy with the shield up. See, another one. He was capping, but he came to engage me instead. Cool. Cool. Okay, I am going to extract. Gotta go. GG all. Don't underestimate the importance of being nice to one another, okay? There's no reason not to be. Syndicate. I am a partisan of hexes. And see? Did pretty good. Proud of myself. Oops! I forgot to change the game I was streaming. Oh well, live and learn. Anyway, that does it for this, obviously, again, overly lengthy video. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you got something interesting out of that. And if you really think it was too long, I might do a redo sometime if I learn some more things. Thanks everyone. Archwing is fun. Get a good soundtrack. See you guys next time. This has been Rexer of the YouTube channel NotQuiteThereGaming. Signing off. Time to test my GTX 970 with some more straining games. Ooh, the graphics.